Wow, this stuff is daily. We're cutting off. It's called the Gospel State Observe. And speaking about, I'm wondering today if people still raise their children where they can't listen to secular music. They can't do anything. And growing up, I said and expressed. And as I said again, it's not the child's when you come asking, well, what is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be there, it's like living on a plantation and you telling master, well, you shouldn't do me that. And then the master will come back and say, well, give me something better of how to do for you. Some people want to be and do what they want to do. That's all to it. And that's how, you're growing up and it's like, gosh, all the energy and time that's put into church, I could be learning how to garden. No, I can be learning how to garden. There's a business that can be created. We could be going on some real trips that is, something, even if it's something similar to Busch Gardens, theme parks, um, something definitely where we're learning to socialize and make a better future for us together and be amongst each other, doing something productive. I could not understand growing up, okay, but I had to make good grades. That ain't 100% happen. It did happen 95, but it still wasn't good enough. 99.5 don't count. Hold on just a moment. No. Go back. Get up in the bed and don't get out. No, 99.5 just don't count. I hated literature in school, and I just knew literature was manipulative, and I hated it. And I tried to do it. If you ask me my favorite stories, I loved in reading, it was some story about Franklin D. Roosevelt. I didn't love it, and I didn't like it, but it was interesting. And then there was one with Bill Cosby in this book. There was 1977 or 79. That was an outdated book. It's something I did mention about having outdated books. Matter of fact, it had 10 people use the book literally before me. It was older cousins that were like in high school. Who name were in the book? If they wasn't in high school, it was people in the in the town. People that, or they had to move out of town. And whose name was in the book? Oh gosh, I tell you. And I couldn't understand, like, okay, I wasn't fashion appealing, so it was, what can we talk about if fashion is your interest, being in church, what can we talk about? Don't go up in there. Um, no, the chicken is hot, you cannot eat it right now. Then no, I could never understand people. It's like, okay, you got all the scriptures, but you don't have any book sense, but you want to tell me how to live right. So how is that going to help me get a job, be educated? And then it was hard, they wasn't interested in reading the books I wanted to read. I don't, we could talk about plantations and superstition for only so long. I may have knew some of it or try to fall into some of it, but that only goes so long. And this is about the gospel state. I observed this video, and it's very hard. You're a child, and you got all this stuff up in the way out yonder. And it's like, okay, let's deal with some stuff here on earth, such as some businesses and some jobs. I never could. Okay, somebody went and got chicken without permission. But now I told you don't get the chicken, so you have to wait till it cools down. So, it was like, come on, let's get with some real stuff, some real reality, okay? Let's have business. They should have been doing events where we socially get along. It's not competition. You know, they should have been teaching us some real serious marketing. Had us vending at some vendor events like those white people doing for their family when they mom auntie, they were saying that their mom aunt had cancer in school, and here it is that they were able to sell at school and I wasn't. I was made to feel like I was selling condoms or dope at school. I really want to do business, and you know, this go hand in hand with the video about not wanting children to go nowhere, trying to limit them to always be in a servitude way, and then you know definitely understand that you have that child that they're not going to know everything as much as you know or what you think they should know at their age or what you knew, especially if they didn't come from the exact background that you came from. So they have a lot for you to start with. So the best you could do is give them the directions. Look, here, make it layman and start out, hey, look, here goes free entrepreneur classes. Here go job opportunity. And then some people, oh, I have to work for a name brand company, or I want to work with everybody else working for. Work for what gives you peace. The church don't help you with that. They ain't barely hiring, and they about have as much scandal as the regular secular world. And so I knew growing up young that I would not be fully, or I knew I would not 75% be mentally, you know, settled in the world from how I grew up. And you know, you're never gonna please nobody. Everybody got an opinion, and people gonna get there and try to handle you as though, oh, well, this is something you need. Like you supposed to be born perfect. Well, you the grown up and you ain't living your life perfect. So how you gonna get there and extra judge me? You know what I'm saying? And then they got that all or nothing mentality. So it's either you be the nut, you don't know the people that they don't give a care, that they rowdy, shouty, body. They got respect for them. Oh, look at them. They, you know what I'm saying? They'll help them out. They'll let them know resources and maneuver stuff before they do with you. But when you ask for something, they're gonna treat, well, why you ain't got this here? Well, you should have did this here. Well, look, you should have had that with, you know, and all that. But see, when they need, they don't go to the people that the nothings that they favor and the all that they invest in. They don't never go to them and expect them to clean up or see them when they old, take them to the grocery store, come comfort them on their dying bed. They don't do that to them. They don't. So that's where the chains have to be broken in. And then people get there, and let me tell you the other thing, watch out. They have people tell you what you shouldn't want, but they didn't have it and still enjoying it and ain't stopping themselves from having it, and then they come and take the little that you got to enjoy as what they telling you don't have. Oh yeah, you got to watch out for those. And then they'll want you to be letting stuff pass by unless, you know, some kind of way they could get it without you knowing about it kind of thing. Oh, but yeah, I'm most likely making, you know what I'm saying, this includes anyone that's doing something that I can't exactly thumbtack on. And to speak about to the next person that's going through this, but they can't express or come to communication as myself. I could describe it, but if the culture of people are asleep and in denial of it, talking is just like talking straight to the air, expecting the music to come and help you out. So definitely TTYL, the Gospel State Observer. So I'm sure I'm going to be doing more gospel videos. I don't know if the one of the last video I tried to pull up with the same title. If it comes up, I'll do it again. But definitely, someone had contacted me on Facebook about fellatio. And I said, well, you know, for men and women to do it on the pastor, they said, no, the women, they said the women. I said, and they really, I said, you can stay at home and aggravate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Aggravate yourself, have your mouth clean. You know, look at the pastor that got there and was spreading HIV out and was on dope. And here it is. This manipulation at its best. That for real. That is horrible. And it was ooh. Oh gosh, get the Lysol, get the sulfur, get the nitrogen. Oh my goodness. Get the chromium. This is too much to hear, but they told me it's all over Facebook. I don't be in Facebook like that, okay? I appreciate the people that I have met that have been appreciation with myself. But Facebook, I mean, it's like a checkout line. You like a convenience store. You go in and get out. It's not something like, okay. You got to be careful because they do have you dragging up in there and there's nothing going on, nothing productive. So you have to be careful of that. And I'm not on Facebook like that. I may drop in and drop out. You know, like I say, there are people that, you know, I don't know, some things track energy. I liked it. What I liked about MySpace, like you go on people's page and the music come on, and you know you're reading and you can listen to the music, and so with Facebook they don't have that. That'd be great if someone do come up with the page, you know, like that. Like the music come on, you come on people's page, but you know, all this on social media. So y'all do know that we are on Black Folks Hotspot. State of the Black Parents. And then, matter of fact, one of my MySpace friends, which is in the gospel industry, they was a MySpace friends. I don't know in person. So 7 years I have not. And so we met up through the Black Folks. We didn't meet up. I saw their interview on Black Folks Hotspot. So they may not remember me. They may not remember me. I only had a few pictures of me, and do I look the same? I don't know. I'm not trying to look the same, and I'm not trying to look all the way different. I want to definitely look more mature than I was then. Trying to think when I got MySpace started. I was late getting MySpace, but Facebook, it took a while to get it, and it kind of started off bad. You know, it's just like you get unnecessary, just unnecessary drama. People will respond to something negative and gossipy before. You could be putting something about somebody, you know what I'm saying? It could be some real good information. It could be something on C-SPAN. They won't respond to that. But there you put something about some straight up gossip, garbage, you know, just Jerry Springer type of stuff. Oh, they all into that. You know, and then they'll go make it, you know what I'm saying, they'll go make a greeting, like they your friend because of that. Because they, you know, and it's like, come on now, come on, get educated, come on, let's be booked. But that's a horrible headline topic, so definitely, if you have any replies of it, you reply about it. This video is Gospel State Observer, and I'm TTYL.